Hey guys, Sav here. I just wanted to put out this video because it's something that I have been very passionate about, being from the area, and I have followed this case. By followed, I more so mean learned about the case much later than it happened, and I've spent a lot of time researching this case over the past decade or two. And what I had always believed was that Chester Weger was most likely innocent. So, finally, 2 years ago, he was put on parole at age 83 after spending nearly 6 decades in prison following his conviction in the 1960, I think it was 1961, maybe it was 60, bludgeoning death of one of the hikers, Lillian Odding, 50. Authorities said he was also suspected of killing her two friends, Frances Murphy, 57, and Mildred Lindquist, 50. So, as of today, we have results of the DNA test. This article that I'm about to read is from Shaw Local News Network. One of the victim's gloves from the 1960 Starved Rock murders had a hair attached to it. The hair was a man's. That man was not Chester Weger. Monday, Andy Hale, attorney for the 83-year-old parolee, appeared before LaSalle County Judge Michael C. Jans to present the results they said supports their connection that Weger was coerced into confessing the 1960 murders of 3 women at Starved Rock State Park. Hale reported while most of the murder scene evidence yielded no results, the lab recovered a profile that did not match Weger. Hale now wants that evidence sent to a lab where it can be matched with the index of known DNA profiles. The goal, he said, is to identify whose DNA it was. Even though Hale's burden is not to show whose DNA it was, Hale said, we still want closure for the families, for everybody. Jans set a hearing date for October 28th. By then, final reports will be in hand for all parties to review, and Jans will be able to rule on moving forward. Weger was paroled in 2019 after serving 6 decades in prison for a 1960 murder of Lillian Odding, who was bludgeoned to death in Starved Rock State Park along with 2 companions. Weger confessed to the murders but later recanted, and his conviction has withstood multiple challenges and appeals. Last fall, Weger persuaded Jans to approve testing of multiple pieces of evidence from the crime scene. These were transferred from the LaSalle County Sheriff's Office in early December. The items approved for testing included cigarette butts, string of hair samples that were all contained within what appears to be the original envelope for each of these items. Jans concluded when he approved the lab tests in October. Shaw Local News Network will continue to update this story as it develops. I will have a link to this article in the description below if you would like to go directly to the article, and then you can also follow for when the story does develop. I'm very happy that they finally did this, but it should have been done a very long time ago. I will be doing a more in-depth video on this case coming up here pretty soon. I have an entire notebook full of notes from over the years from researching this just on my own. I had done some independent interviews myself and have the records of those. So I will try to put a video together on that. It'll probably end up being at least 1 hour long. So if you'll be interested in that, I will hopefully have that up within 30 days. That's my goal. So thank you for being here. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Anybody who has already subscribed, I thank you so much for being here. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.